Story time. A Disney photographer forced Chris to propose to me. That actually did happen. We are absolutely not engaged, but okay, so this is what happened. I'm gonna try to tell this so it doesn't take too long. But we were at the Haunted Mansion and we got off, and you know, if you've been to Disney World, you know that there's like a photo pass area right outside the line where you exit the ride. So all 6 of us rode the ride, but only Chris, Brandon, and I went to the photo pass area. So we were gonna take a picture with all 3 of us, and then maybe like a couple with just Chris and I. You know, whatever. Normal stuff. We went there last time. We were here in 2019, and we got some like cool magic photos. So that's what we just expected to happen this time. So we go there, all 3 of us take a photo, and then the photographer is like, oh, dang, this keeps falling. Okay, I'm gonna just hold it. So the photographer is like, he gets on his phone and he's like taking a fake call, and we're like, okay, haha, funny. Like, you know, Disney cast members are always like, you know, they have a lot of personality.
Trying to give you a good time.
Yeah, exactly. So he keeps getting on his phone saying, oh, these guys? And then he's like, okay. And then he would like put it away, and then he would go like, wait. Like, he just kept like talking and like joking with us, and we're like, oh, haha.
My hat? Are you crazy? What?
So then he takes off his hat. He's wearing like this bucket hat, and he folds it and tells Chris to like get on one knee.
Before he does that though, he puts my brother
to the side. He puts him to the side, like in front of us, tells him to face us, and like have his phone like he's recording or taking photos or whatever. And like, his brother is a photographer, so he was like actually taking photos, but like, you know, he was just like telling him to like bring his phone out. And so the photographer tells Chris to get on one knee, like kneel on his hat.
Fuck up a little bit. Fuck up. What do you mean right there? Yes. Yes. I don't know, that's what they say. Okay. What do you want me to do? Okay. Take her hand.
And so we're just thinking this is gonna be like a fun, like magic shot
with some ghosts.
Yeah,
or something placed in different places.
It's been a couple years since we've been there, so we thought like, oh, like maybe they have like a new thing.
And this is a group of 3. It's super cool.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
exactly. And he was like maybe he's like trying something new. I don't know. But even still, even if it wasn't an extra magic shot, like, you know, the Disney photographers have us hug, have us kiss, have us like put our hands up all the time in all of our photos. So like, it could have just been like, I don't know, maybe I was gonna sit on his knee, or just like he was gonna like, you know, whatever. We had no idea. So he does this, and then he tells me to like just stand next to him, and then he goes like, did you say yes? And I'm like, yeah, sure, like, okay. So then he's like, say yes. And I was like, okay, yeah. Like, you can see me in one photo where I'm like, so then I get that he's trying to like stage like a proposal at the Haunted Mansion, which was like fine and funny for like 2 seconds, until this man goes, everybody, like, so you know where the photo pass is right next to the queue line. So he yells out, everybody, he just proposed, she said yes, and everyone starts cheering.
Did you say yes? Hello? Hey, yes, do you say yes? Oh, hello, Jesus!
And hear me. There's a video. You can hear me say, "What is going
this?
on?"
Yeah.
Or, what is this? Yeah.
What is this?
I literally immediately try to hide my face because this is not real. Like, everyone starts congratulating us, cheering, and I'm like, this isn't real, this isn't real. Like, and then so his mom, dad, and sister had walked away, and his mom comes like bulldozing through people running to us because she thinks it's real, and she's like hugging me, and I'm like, this isn't real. And like, we'll insert some of the videos so you can see.
Hey, you don't know what happened? She got that engaged.
This guy's good, man.
Did they joke?
This guy's good.
Also, I'm like, this made me so nervous, so embarrassed. I'm like nervously crying, like, because I'm just so embarrassed and I feel so overwhelmed because I'm like trying to tell people this isn't real. One lady like is like, oh, if he proposes at Disney, like he's a keeper. They're like, oh, he's a keeper. And I'm like, oh my God, like this is not real. So, and the photographer, he's egging it on, taking shots the whole time, like, and I am literally, like, in the photos, like, at first in the photos, I'm, like, smiling, like, laughing, like, you can see I'm trying to be a good sport, until he gets everyone to come over and, like, start saying, like, celebrating and, like, congratulating us, and we're like, oh my God, like, this could not be a more embarrassing situation for us.
In the middle of it, he I think this is even before my parents came over. He walks away. He says 1 second, walks away. He like hops a gate of where the queue line is. There's like some
like
flower bush or something.
Yeah.
And there's clearly fencing there for people to not do it. Probably not even cast members. He takes forever to pick a flower from that bush and then comes over.
And it makes him get on one knee again to give it to me, and everybody's still cheering.
We had stood up by that point,
yes.
And then he made me get back down.
He's such a troll, I love it.
Okay, do it again. I never do proposal here. Do it again. Put it down. Now give it a kiss. Give it a kiss.
It's funny because he heard it laugh. I think the employees are going.
It's crazy.
In like one of the videos, you can hear him say, or his mom say, like, wait, this is a joke. She's like talking to either his dad or his brother or someone, and you can hear his dad say, yeah, it's not real, it's a joke. And then she's like, but she's crying.
Stay there. Cover your eyes.
That was good. No.
He did it for real?
No.
So they're just playing?
Hey, he's playing. It's
Why
him.
is she crying?
And I absolutely was like kind of crying, but like, because not like, you know, boo-hoo, like tears coming down my face, but like I'm like just so awkward, so nervous, so embarrassed, and like, so I like had tears in my eyes. And we'll insert like the photos and stuff, but like then another cast member comes over that works for the ride, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get you guys something, like come follow me, and we're like, this isn't real. And then he ignores that or doesn't hear me or something and takes us backstage to sign the book of condolences, which like all the celebrities that do backstage tours get to sign when they come. And so we got to put our names and where we're from and the date. So I guess we'll be in the book of condolences forever.
50th anniversary.
Yeah. So.
Christmas Day.
Just put today's date in the, where are you from?
Oh, hello. Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, hi, and were you guys just looking to skip? Okay. Courtney?
I can take them real quick. Come with me, guys.
I thought it was a nightmare.
So that was cool, but like, I would take not signing the book to not to be in that situation ever again. So luckily we were just hoping and praying that we didn't see anyone that was in the line for the rest of the day. And you know, it's a big park, lots of people, it's Christmas, so we didn't see anyone else, so no one else like congratulated us again. But like, it was truly so embarrassing. We were so embarrassed. And the thing is that like, we're just not sure why this happened. We have no idea why he picked us, how he knew that we were dating. Because what if I was his sister? What if I was dating his brother and not him? Like, this guy had no idea. And then like, also like, we saw probably 5 proposals yesterday. Like, no joke. So like, there were plenty of real proposals in the park. He did not have to pick one. So yeah, that's
just a surreal experience. It's like, I don't know if you've ever had that feeling where it's like things are happening and you don't have thoughts, you have no idea what's going on. It's just like
too stunned to speak.
That like Mr. Krabs meme of like,
yeah, like
everything's is like, that's exactly how I felt.
Yeah, it was like everything was happening so fast. I had no idea what was going on, no idea how to stop this from going on. Other than I was trying to tell people the truth. I was really like, hey, this isn't real. But like, it seemed like nobody was listening to me. It felt like I was completely out of control in this situation. And I was just, I cannot stress this enough, I was so embarrassed. And
I wouldn't have played into it at all if I knew that this is more than just a little joke. But by the time we realized it wasn't a joke, he had already pumped up the whole crowd. Like, he was doing this, and
I could not catch my breath for like an hour after that. I was just so embarrassed. And like, I don't know, and like, what if I had thought that was real? What if I had thought Chris was really proposing to me? Like, that would have been an extremely awkward conversation for us to have. Like, oh yeah, like, that, I did not set this up. We're not engaged. Like, and like, luckily I knew it was real. But like, it was such a strange situation. That I can't even believe that happened. But maybe if we were different people, it would have been like more like fun. But like, we mostly just wanted to get out of there. Like,
I don't like attention. I would prefer to fly under the radar. I prefer to not have, who knows how many people were in that line. It was a pretty long line, just looking at us, staring at us, clapping for us, you know.
And like, myself, I'm not even a person that like doesn't like attention. It's just like, I don't like attention on things that like are not true. Like, things that, like, if it's something that I actually did, then like, yeah, cheer for me. But like, this is not real. And like, there are real people that were getting engaged yesterday, you know, at the park, at the same park that we were at. We don't even like Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Why
would we get engaged in front of Haunted Mansion when the castle is right there?
The castle's right there. Like, some people were doing the engagements before the fireworks, but I feel like the perfect time was after it's
fireworks.
The show goes and
yeah, exactly.
So I don't know.
Yes.
I won't say his name, but I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not something that I necessarily want him to like get in trouble for or anything.
Not at all.
Like, I know he did it in good fun, but like, why he chose us, how he even knew we were together, like, we don't know. We truly don't know.
It's funny because after it happened and we signed the condolences, we came back out, we rejoined my family. I asked him, like, I was like, which one of you set this up? Because there's no way, like,
that was just a joke. Like,
he said, but none of them did.
You know, the funny thing is that like, on Christmas, yada yada yada. With like my friends, they'd be like, "Oh, you're getting engaged," and like I knew I wasn't getting engaged. Like, but like I got a fake engagement, guys. So congratulations on that. You guys were partially correct. So yeah, so strange. Anything else you want to say?
Where magic happens? I don't know.
Yeah. I think this is our strangest Disney experience.
Yeah, this is by far the strangest Disney experience I've ever had, and I don't think anything will come close.
Yeah.
I just want to say something about like the backstage. Like if you ever have an opportunity to have cool details.
Oh.
Backstage.
Yeah. But the backstage, that was probably the best part of being able to do that. They have like these really cool details. They have these like keys for the residents that are back there, and like a few are always missing because the residents have taken them.
There are bells.
Yeah, they're bells. I don't remember what they were for, but they're these like cool bells.
And I'm sure if Haunted Mansion has backstage details, I'm sure all the rides or most of the rides have some cool backstage stuff. So if you're rich enough, get enough money, or maybe you have enough, you know, you're an influencer or something.
Or if you actually get engaged.
Yeah.
Like, if they offer to take you backstage to see some stuff, then I definitely recommend doing that because it is cool. But yeah, that's it for this story. I wish I wasn't so awkward and anxious, because I was shaking for probably like hours after that. But it's a new day, we've recovered, and we're on to get some lunch. So